Hey, this is Alana of Prosperity Alignment, and I love helping you navigate the energies beneath your business, life, and money. And with that said, there's been a lot of energies transpiring during this month of February 2022. We had quite the two vortex, both on February 2nd and February 22nd, and lots of energies going on that may have influenced you, affected you, triggered you even. I know I had my own ups and downs, and then ups during this month. And we're currently in some Piscean energy, and this Piscean energy is going to continue to bring about emotional energies. And emotions are always something that I like to look at and call the gift of helping us to recognize, are we on the path that we want to be on or not? One of the blessings that I've reconnected with is being in the state of Hara. And Hara is fully being present, focused, and in the now, in the moment. And this is the state we often think is not possible, because we think we need to be meditating to clear our mind or get to that quiet state. When you can be in Hara, you are fully present to the now, and you can even observe yourself when you get out of alignment, you get triggered by emotions. Maybe the mental thoughts are going on and they're so loud. The thing with being mental, we're either in the past or we're in the future. We're not typically here in this moment. And the gift that I recognized for myself was remembering I can be in the state of Hara always. I can be in this state even when I'm not doing a healing session, or even when I'm not physically in my body working out. That's very easy for me. When I'm in that place of working out, I can be absolutely focused, and I'm not in my head, I'm not in the mind. So if you're somebody who usually has so much chatter going on, the stresses of the world take over, and suddenly your thoughts are all over the place, there's voices in your head, you really can't think clearly, and then that affects your emotional well-being. Hara is the gift to be in. And I had to go through the vortex, the toilet bowl vortex I'm calling, of February 2nd, where I spiraled out of my usual self, where I got to meet a part of myself and release her that I didn't even know existed. And she was rageful, and she was so angry. And by clearing and having that release, I made space for something new. And that new is more calm, more presence, more joy, more love. So the gift of having a very explosive, spiraling out of control kind of moment allowed me to remember I can be in this state of Hara, and I can now observe and recognize when I'm getting pulled out. So 20 days later, on the 22nd, when my son sustained a concussion from spinning around and playing with his sister on the floor at our home, even though he was told not to, when he ended up having this concussion and originally not knowing that it was very severe, I stayed present. I stayed in Hara, and I was fully focused and very much trusting. And in this place, when you're in Hara, you're able to manifest and set your intention and hold it, and not have your mind derail you and then have any emotions derail you or anything. So there was this glimpse of seeing my son in this place where his brain had regressed, where he was not himself. His emotional response was not there, and he was kind of lifeless and flopping around and not truly coherent in the way we know him. Right? So seeing somebody who is not themselves can be very scary. And in that moment, I felt myself start to get out of that present state of Hara and actually the fear and the worry started to come in of, oh my gosh, what do I do? What if I can't help him? What if this, the what ifs. And immediately in that moment, I drew myself back to the present moment and recognized I create, I hold the intention. This is what I want. This is what's going to happen. He is, of course, okay. And we have a doctor who we have a great relationship with, who came to our house and checked him out and told us what to look for, and we were ready. So I was able to stay present to the point where then, because we were so focused on our son Hunter, we didn't realize that the dog wasn't doing well. So yes, he took on some of what was going on, but ultimately he's now at the vet and has bacterial pneumonia. And again, holding the intention and recognizing, again, sometimes our intention is for what we desire, but the person at play or the animal at play or what we want, there's free will. So recognizing that Dusty, my dog, has his choice to stay or not. And being very clear that I'm in this place of presence and allowing for things to show up to make this manifestation be whatever it's meant to be without me feeling that I need to control it. A very different place from where I was on the 2nd of February. My question is, have you experienced some different setbacks in this month? And we already know that there's a lot going on in the world, and we're being tugged at our heartstrings on where to put our energy and our focus. I implore you to be more in this present state of Hara so that you can hold the intention for what you want and not get caught up in the fear of what the mass media is going to project upon you and potentially tell you, which may not even be true, and they're going to pull at you and cause you to move into that place of fear, to worry, and forget that you actually hold power and that you are very much part of creator, being a creator yourself. If you don't know how to be and how to get into Hara, this is a big piece that I do teach in the Cosmic Prosperity Activation Odyssey, and it is running on March 5th. There will be additional dates in the future. I recognize the power that when you can already be in the state of manifesting and be fully present, your thoughts and your feelings don't take over anymore, and you're not going to be out of control, irritated, frustrated, and triggered by certain things that are going on outside of you. Because it's really this external world that can affect the inner if we're not already working on ourselves to be fully present. You are absolutely invited to connect with me. However I can support you, I'm here for you. I love you. I honor you. I respect you. Enjoy the Piscean waters. This is my birth energy. I am a Pisces. So yes, we are swimming in the emotional energy. But with the alignment of Hara, you can allow yourself to simply be in the flow and to feel wherever it's taking you without trying to resist it or fight it or control it. The choice is yours. Mwah.